Okay, so it's just a little bit after 3:30 in the morning. I don't know why I'm up. I have to be up at like 5:30 to get ready to go to the airport. So I made it to the airport, and they just recently opened up the e-gates. Thing is, I haven't flown out of the e-gates because I don't fly Southwest, which I'm flying today. I need some food, got donuts over. Breakfast yet, so I'm gonna get a Jamba Juice bowl. I've never gotten that before. So this is my breakfast. That and this. And this is a Jamba Juice bowl. Never had one of those before. Yeah. Hey, so it's just past 4, and I had the most awful experience after eating. Food wasn't the problem. Let's put it that way. It was sketchy when I walked in the restaurant. It's a restaurant in the airport, and then I was like, it took me forever. It's like to get someone. Where do you order? It's like you go sit down, and someone will be with you. How do you know? You just sit down and nobody knows you're there. And then I had something else happened, and I got mad. So that took up just a little bit of my time. It's later here than I'm used to, meaning it's 2 hours ahead, and I'm going to basically 3 kind of thing. Okay, so that's my story. Oh, it's dinner time at the airport. I have a drink. We dropped this on the ground. Luckily, it was hardwood floors. It's not carpet, thank goodness. Luckily, there was a wet floor sign right by it. So you know what I did? I put the wet floor sign over it. Walked away. I don't know where I'm going. That's 14. Let me just sit down. So, yeah. So that's how my day's going after the weird thing. Okay, so I made it to the Cincinnati airport. I am currently walking to baggage lane and trying to keep quiet because there's other people around. And I'm gonna go take a taxi to Alison Jonathan's place. So I didn't know they were 3 hours ahead of me. Portland, at least. Did I tell you the story of this past people's dog? And that dog is cute, which makes me miss Wednesday. I slept on the second flight. Hey, so I made it finally. Okay, so I had a lot going on, and I vaguely explained it. So my layover was 5 hours, and it was stressful. It's not supposed to be stressful. I've had layovers less than 30 minutes, and I had to run. those are stressful. I was more stressed out. It was a 5-hour layover, and I had so much trouble. Oh my gosh. It was so annoying that I wasn't planning on spending most of my time trying to pay for something, I guess. I think the conclusion came to their payment method that the restaurant was using wasn't working, and apparently I was too frustrated to admit that this isn't working, because my cards didn't go through. I had to call my bank in the airport of all things. It was ridiculous. And I'm like, this was bad. And I'm like, no. So I was stressed out. I'm like, it worked today. All this worked today, and I don't know why it's not working at this particular restaurant. So I had to go out and find an ATM, which was actually near the restaurant. And I don't use ATMs that much at all. And I had a hard time using the ATM because I don't use ATMs. And it was nuts. Oh my god. It was insane. I put my card in. I didn't know that. I was like, shoot, I lost my card because I fed my card into the ATM and like, it's gone. And I was like, pop it back out, and it never popped it back out. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I had to get cash out of there. It took way too long to get cash out of there, and I ran back to the thing, and the gal was rude. I guess it felt like she was rude. The food was good, but the service was really bad. Oh my god. And I was like done. I was done. I paid and just went out of there, and I had 2.5 hours to spare after that. But I did make it to Alison's place. It's very nice to be here after the longest travel day of my life. No, actually not the longest travel day of my life, but the longest travel day by myself. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go, and hopefully I can edit this sometime soon. I'm tired though. It's like almost midnight.